Shoreline has always been very much a kind of a collegial firm in that all the partners work on the deals.
And there was really no one serving the size of businesses that I was running. And I knew that each one of these businesses was going to do an exit someday. And the biggest mistake they would make would be the mistake that I made, and that is negotiating for their own account. And that's why I started Shoreline 25 years ago.
We have business operating experience. You know, a couple of our guys may have MBAs, but we don't talk that we're not MBA kind of guys. We don't come from Wall Street. We're not Wall Street investment bankers. We've all been presidents of organizations. We've started and run our own companies, so we've sat in our clients' seats.
And we often do this with clients prior to engaging. We'll help them to understand what the value of their business is from the market perspective.
Because of my CPA background and my commercial banking background, I've been involved with or been exposed and looked at almost every kind of business you can imagine. And the same for Phil Curry and Kerry Morris, my other partners, is we've been involved in lots of industries. So
we truly get together and we discuss the opportunity. We discuss what it is, like I mentioned before, what it is that they do that's unique and why do customers keep coming back to them to buy their product.
Only twice after we've had a letter of intent signed by our client has that deal failed to close. And in an industry where this lower middle market, you know, the average is only about 50% of deals that close once a deal's signed, we just don't let them not close because we're good problem solvers. We find a way to get the deal done.
But I think our biggest skill is negotiating multiple offers, obtaining multiple offers first. What we want to do is to provide our client a variety of options of buyers.
We're generalists, and we think that's a real differentiator because I can use maybe something I did to solve a problem in one industry to apply that to another industry, get a deal done.
We don't look for who wants you. We look for who needs you. There's a big difference in value between someone who wants you and the company that needs you to add to solve their problems.
We get paid in the same time and currency as our clients do. So if the client has money coming in the future from either, for example, a holdback of the transaction closing price, a seller note, an earnout, any future payments like that, our fee is prorated across all those types and timing of payments. And so it's more normal than not that I'm still working with my clients 2 or 3 years after a transaction is closed because I still got a financial interest, and the client knows they've got a third party to represent them to make sure they get the money they're supposed to get.
Once we have a sort of an introductory meeting with the client where we ask them to kind of download a lot of information that we need for the confidential memorandum.
We learn everything about the company. We talk about their history. We seek to identify key milestones in the company's growth. What's really, from when they started to where they are today, what were the events that helped get them there? We talk about operations, people. We go line by line through their financial statements.
That will identify a whole new stable of buyers, people who we think have that problem and need this company to solve that problem.
I always sort of have the same feeling in M&A when a deal gets closed that I did hitting a home run. It's just a fantastic feeling, especially when you know you've just changed the life of your client.